So we are live. Today we have got a challenge. Can we sell a bike within 60 seconds? That's the challenge of the day. I've got a bike with us now. We think it's going to sell super fast when we stick it on Instagram. So stick around to see if we can complete that challenge. We're going to try and sell it within 60 seconds. It's the crack of dawn. It's nearly Christmas. So we are working near enough every hour of every day. So thank you for joining. If you're new, subscribe. Hope you enjoy. There we go. What is that? MotoXMad. So here it is, guys. It is the D3. Got some wipies on. Do you reckon we're gonna fit? Absolute hell round here. Can I have a sausage roll, please? And one of these. What are you going for? Greg's time.
The
Most important meal of the day is breakfast.
Pain au chocolat, please.
Pain au chocolat?
Are the sausage rolls hot? Warm. Yeah. Are they nice warm?
Yeah, I'll give you.
So we're fueling up. I've got a Greg sausage roll and a croissant. What have you got? Sausage roll.
Sausage roll and croissant.
You got the chocolate croissant. Right, guys, it is freezing out here. It is barely light. So, Stephen, how quick do you think we are going to sell the particular bike in question?
I think it's going to be 1 minute.
You're in a minute as well? Okay, so the challenge is on 60 seconds. We don't know this, but it's just a guess because it's such a popular bike. Time to get some fuel in us and head to the unit. Work phone, customer. What is it?
Remember this bike?
What?
We sold it to him. We got it with that Husky 85.
Oh yeah, we sold that recently?
Yeah.
What does he want to do?
He wants to part exit for
125. 250, yeah.
2020 YZF 250.
All right, cool.
Or the CRF 250.
All right, we'll deal with that shortly. So that's the customer. As Stephen said, we just sold a 85 not long ago. Was it too small for his kid?
Yeah, his kid's quite tall, but he's never really ridden a bike before, so he didn't want to put him on something too fast.
So guys, we are now in the unit. This is our workshop area, and we've got this bike. And Stephen, what is it?
This is a 2022 YZF 250.
Okay, we bought this off one of our motocross friends, and we've done the fork seals, haven't we, Stephen?
Yeah.
So fork seals, give it a good service. It's ready for sale now, so this will be coming off the ramp, and we're going to replace it with another bike. Aren't we, Stephen?
Yeah.
So Stephen was here yesterday evening with our mechanic, and we've got an SX150 we've not long got into stock, and we've done a shock rebuild, haven't we, Stephen?
Yep, and here it is.
That's that. That's fully rebuilt. So Stephen's going to pop that back in the bike, and it's now time to swap the bikes over and get that ready for sale. So our mechanic is working on his friend's engine. What bike is this, Stephen?
I'm not sure on the age, but it is a TS125 Suzuki engine.
As I said, this is our mechanic's friend's bike. He's doing him a favour, working in the unit. But yeah, so what's he doing, Stephen?
A full engine rebuild. It's done, well, as we can see with the piston, ruined that. There was so much play in the main or the crank bearings, and it's actually, there's bits of metal in the bottom where it's got that hot, it's just melted the plastic,
Cooked it.
Yeah, proper cooked it.
Guys, we have got a fully functional workshop. If you guys want any engine work done at all, just give us a shout. The number will be on the screen now, 01252 447 520. Just give us a call. From servicing, engine rebuild to maintenance, whatever you need, you can give us a shout and bring your bike down, get it in the workshop, and we can get whatever work you need done to the bike. So guys, this is a 2017 SX 150 KTM, fantastic bit of kit and great value for money, these things. It's a two-stroke, and these things we call bread and butter. They sell super quick, under 3 grand for something like this, the newer sort of shape, 2017. So yeah, these are one of my favorite bikes. The 150 is quite a rare engine in the sense of 125s and 250s are more popular, you know. If a 252 stroke is too much power and a 125 is not quite enough, these are sort of a middle ground and a really good bike. As I said, if the 125 doesn't quite have enough grunt, it's mainly the bottom end in this, isn't it, as well? Yeah. They're a bit more torquey than a 125. So yeah, these are really popular. We love getting them in stock. We've got quite a few of these 150s in stock, haven't we, Stephen?
We have. We've got a 2019 and a 2011 as well.
So yeah, the 11's just over 2.5. This is 2,905 and the 2019's like 3,250. So yeah, we've got everything to sort of suit your budget. So yeah, the shock's been rebuilt. Time to whack it in the bike and get this bike ready for sale. When you see this video, it'll be live and prepped on our website. So if anyone's interested, give us a shout.
So now we have got the shock in and all bolted up. It's time to put on your subframe bolts. These top ones can be a bit of a nightmare. So So you don't want to ever do them up too tight, just because you've got to get the bottom ones in as well. So get them all started and then tighten them up. Make sure you use Loctite on these bolts because they are known to come loose, and you definitely don't want that to happen.
So we've been photographing tons of stock this morning, and it's time to bring in the bike in question, the rarest bike at the moment. Forget your CR500s, forget my 1965 collection, forget all of that stuff. Let's bring in the bike in question that we reckon is going to sell super quick. Time to get on the stand. So here it is. Like I said, forget your CR500s and your other rare bikes. This is the bike of the minute. So these are super, super popular, Revvi 18. We had 8 of these in stock, and we had 8 people written down to buy them. And we sold 7 like this. And one guy, he said he's purchased one from another shop, so no longer needs it. Now, we could probably sell 100 of these today. So how the hell do we pick who's gonna own it, who's gonna buy it? The only way I can figure out is to literally post it on our social media and give one of our Instagram followers the chance to purchase this bike. So I'm gonna post it. We're gonna slap on a timer and we're gonna see how long it takes to sell this bike. We got on our most recent video, the start video on Instagram, we got 921,000 views so far. That's quite a big one. So guys, what we're gonna do, I've got the photo, which I will get up now. There it is. I'm gonna post that on Instagram. And it's 10:15 at the moment. I've got the iPad here, which is gonna be a timer. So we're gonna film it, just a bit of fun. And we're gonna see how long it takes for the phone to ring. So what I'm gonna do in a couple of hours, I'm doing the post now. I'm just gonna put Revvi 18, give us a call to secure this bike. And then I'm gonna post it on Instagram and then post it on our story. Basically, call us now, ASAP, bit of urgency behind it. And then it's first come, first serve. That's the only way I can figure out how to sell this bike. And I always try and do everything I can for our followers. We've got a really loyal fan base on there. I say fan base followers. We've got tons of regular customers. I put on the Instagram the other day, someone posted, he messaged and said, I'll definitely be taking it, just like the rest, only buy from the best. Payment's been sent, he made full payment for the bike because he knows we sell good stuff. So stuff like this, they're loyal to me and I always be loyal back. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give the opportunity to our followers. We're thinking about what sort of giveaways we can do as well. I wanna give stuff away for free. Obviously I can't give a Revvi 18 away for free, but that's the plan, is what I'm trying to get at is we try and look after the people that support our business. So it's, like I said, 10:15 now. We're gonna give it a couple of hours. We're gonna film some other bits, and then around 1-ish when everyone's on the lunch break at work, I'll do the post so it gives everyone a good fair chance. So stay tuned, this is gonna be fun. So on the subject of Revvis, we have 12-inch behind me, all colours. We've had 50 dropped off yesterday and they are flying out the door already. So today is basically, we've got people coming in, out, collecting them. So yeah, when you see this video, I don't know if we're gonna have any more in stock, but it's worth giving us a shout. 18-inch and 16-inch are due in around February time. So that's when we'll be getting a load of them ones, obviously bar the 18-inch one we've got for sale today. So yeah, 12s, tons of them in stock, all colours. So we've got that to do today. Moving on, we've got a bike here, a part exchange to clear. This YZF 250 2020, we took this in part exchange. People always say to us, they ring up or on social media, any bikes you get in part exchange, can we have them cheap, like project bikes? So we always try and offer every week or two, something like this. We took it in a deal, we didn't prep it, and we say, look, does anyone want it? 2,995 for a 2020 YZF 250 is great value for money because people like tinkering them, people like putting the chain they like, the tyres they like on it, the graphics they like. So this has been online for a couple of weeks now. We've had a lot of bites on it, but it's not sold yet. So now it's time for us to prep it. We've got some space in the workshop, so we're going to give it a full graphic kit, good service, anything it needs. We've already replaced the grips on it. Anything this bike needs, it will be coming up for sale. So that is the job of the day. It's time to hand this bike over to Stephen and get this race ready. So guys, we are about to, it's 12:37. We are about to post the Revvi 18 online. We've got the timer here. We don't know what's gonna happen here, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna sell fast. So this is what I've written. Revvi 18 in blue, one available. To secure, please call blah, blah, blah. First come, first serve, collection from here. This is a cancelled order and we wanted to give someone the opportunity to purchase it from our following. So I'm going to post now. Right, share, that's loading. Once that's loaded, it's coming up. Still like, there we go. So it's live now, start. Let's see how long this takes. I'm going to share it to the story as well. Right, I don't think this is going to take long at all. I mean, 60 seconds is quite quick. We've got a lot of messages, but not about that. We've got a lot of people with notifications on our social media as well, so I don't think this is going to take long. Yeah, look, already we're getting views on our story. Quite a few. People are seeing it. We got to wait. What are we on? 42 seconds, 43. Yeah, a lot of people are seeing it now. This phone is going to go, there we go. What is that? 52. MotoXMad.
Hello, mate. Is that Revvi 18 still there?
It is, mate. You're the first person to call.
Happy days. Can I come get it tomorrow?
Yeah, of course you can. No problem at all. What I'll do is I'll send you the bank details. If you just ping over the money, we'll send you the address. Just let us know what time you want to collect it.
All right, then, mate. Thanks.
What was your name?
Joe.
Joe, legend, mate. I'll send you the details now.
All right,
But yeah, Revvi 18 is yours. Thanks a lot. Thanks for calling.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, buddy. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So that's sold. Done. Revvi 18 in blue, didn't last long, gone. So that is the Revvi 18 sold. He saw it on our Instagram. He called us straight away. He's coming to collect it tomorrow. So he's going to ping us over the money and come and collect it. So yeah, that is the challenge complete. It didn't last long. Now we're going to spend the rest of the day fighting off phone calls. But yeah, that was good fun. So guys, we are now in the van, and now one of our friends works on Jaguar and Land Rovers. He has been offered a Land Rover. It's a Discovery 3. I think it's like an 05 or something. So we've underwritten it, and like I said in the previous video, we do buy some cars if the price is right. So we have underwritten the car. He's accepted our offer. The car is there now, so we are heading there now to view the car, test it, and we potentially are walking away with it today. So that's a Land Rover D3, and our friend's business is Jag Doctor, so shout out to him. If you've got any Land Rovers or Jaguars, they're JLR mechanics, we recommend them highly. If you need anyone, give them a shout. That's Jag Doctor, and they're based in Dorking. But we're nearly there. We've just had a nice Subway and a foot-long cookie, which I could not finish. Wow, but it's Christmas. Long day ahead, but yeah, here we go. So we're nearly there. We'll show you the car when we get there. Stay tuned. So here it is, guys. It is the D3. I need to run the reg actually, so I'm going to run that in a minute. Here's the key. Check out the key. Absolutely shattered. Right, okay, so that's a good start. Central locking works. Tyres, what are they like? Tyres, fairly bald. So this car's not got much MOT, and if we sell it on, it will just be like a part extra clear, basically, cheap and cheerful. I've not seen it. This is the first time I've seen it. Interior looks all right. Looks fine. Let's see if this bad boy starts. It's freezing cold in here. Moment of truth. Oh, she's a little bit vibraty. Bit weird. Just old shite, we call this. A lot of bonging going on. Right, okay, so we've got 14 miles of fuel. Heated seat. Let's get the heating on. She seems all right. Seems all right, to be fair. My friend's not an idiot that sells these, so I expect the car to be half decent. But have a look in the back. So I've actually got one of these, and exactly the same as this in silver, which is currently getting some suspension work done on it. So this would make a great off-roader. If I didn't have my silver one, this would be the car. I would put a massive lift kit on it. I say massive, 4-inch lift kit, big tyres, different wheels, winches. So that's what I do, a snorkel. But I've got one, so we'll see how that goes. That's in the workshop, getting everything ready. So yeah, potentially this is just going to be a quick flip. We're going to carry on looking around the motor, take it for a quick spin, and then getting paid. Right, she's a 7-seater. I'm not going to bother looking at that. Like I said, we're not going to check this car too thorough. It's really cheap, so And by the way, guys, check out some of these motors he's got. That's an XFR, 5 litre V8 supercharger. My friend's got one of them. So that's a client's car. They work on Jags, Land Rovers. My cars all come here. Unbelievable garage. Like I said, stuff like this we underwrite with other dealers, so we like it. Parking sensors, that's a result. Tyres, they're all right. Everything is what it is. I think it's time to go for a drive. He's not here at the moment. His worker's giving me the keys. But yeah, I think we'll go for a nice spin in it, see how we feel. Oh my God, are we gonna fit through there? With Drayton's car? Oh my God, let's get some wipies on. Do you reckon we're gonna fit? Absolute hell round here. All right, we've got to have a listen. Any noises, any unwanted noises, that's the rear wiper. Don't quite know how to turn that off. There we go. So it seems to be driving all right. I think you can, yeah, you can hire these cars. So we'll make it a bit higher, see how that goes. DSI, this is a local company. Our friend's just bought, that owns this company, he's just bought a Macan turbo off them, a Porsche, really nice. They've always got great cars in there, we follow them on Instagram. And this is the Jag, this is his Jag, we'll show the Jag. 600 horsepower, XFR, that thing's like American muscle. God knows how quick that thing goes. I don't know if it could hit 200, but it's powerful. Let's get some heating in there. So she's got a front heated screen. All right, there's a car, it's a nice Merc. Oh, it's DSI there, C63. I'd like to have a deal for that. There's a few cars on their Instagram I've looked at and thought, do I message them to have a deal? But anyway, so here we are, we're on test drive. We're just gonna warm it up. It's obviously lifted up fine, suspension's all good. Heated seat works, which is nice. But yeah, time to get it on the main road and give it a bit of stick. It's no supercar, but she's all right. I'd love to take this off-road. That'd be good fun. It's a bit wet though, and we haven't got the tyres. But yeah, I'm thinking this car, it's a good old car. It will do someone a turn. It's the season for off-road. So I'll post this in off-road groups on Facebook. And if someone wants it, 2.7 diesel, it's got a bit of poke. It will do someone a good turn, you know, or just a nice daily. It's going to be super cheap. This car is going to probably be like a 2,000 quid car for a Land Rover D3 automatic. It's a bargain. I think I will be able to post this for about 1,995, which I think is an absolute bargain. We don't make loads of money doing this, but still, we're still going to make a profit on it. So guys, we talk so much about the Revvi 18. We've not yet showed you one. Here is one fully built up. This is getting collected tomorrow, and this is a kid's Christmas present. So yeah, that bike's off tomorrow, and this one is also off tomorrow as well. So there's a couple of 18s leaving, but there they are. 3 settings, really good bits of kit. That's super popular this year. List price is 849. People out there are selling these for way over 1,000 quid. I've seen some on Facebook for 1,200 quid. We don't agree on it. We could have sold these for so much more than 1,000 quid, but we haven't. We sold them at list price at 849. That's what we have to do, and we believe all dealers should be selling them for list price. We don't think it's fair to overcharge. But come New Year, we are going to have tons more 18-inch and 16-inch around February time. So if anyone wants any, just give us a shout. We've got tons of 18, 16, 12s coming. So yeah, we thought we'd get this one in the shot and show you. This is the Revvi 18, the most popular bike of the year. So guys, on social media, we have been doing Q&As like the previous video. We've got some more questions to answer for you guys. Now, the first one I'm going to ask us is, what is our favourite motocross and enduro bike? So you go first, Stephen. What's your favourite motocross? Then what's your favourite enduro bike?
So my favourite motocross bike, I would say, has got to be especially the new 2025 CRF 450.
Ooh, that's a good bike. That's a fast bike. That is a rapid bike. Okay, and enduro?
Enduro, I've got to go with an EXCF or whatever, 500.
Yeah, that's a good bike as well. Okay, so I'm going to go enduro. I'm going to go KTM as well, like Stephen. I'm going to go EXC 300. Fantastic bit of kit. Tons of bottom end grunt. They're not too aggressive like some of these other bikes I've ridden. I love that bike. EXC 300, I recommend it to everyone. So that's my enduro. And obviously this is personal preference, but my favourite motocross bike is a bike I've raced quite a lot, and that's the Kawasaki KXF. I'm pointing here because we've got a Kawasaki there and one behind the camera. KXF 450, starting from 2019 to, was it 2022, that shape?
Yeah.
2019
23,
23 is it? So what's 24, the newer one?
The new shape, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, 19 to 23, that is my all-time favourite bike. I just love the power delivery. I've ridden the Honda, the sort of 2021 shape. That was too fast for me. That was absolutely rapid. The Kawasaki, for me, wouldn't you agree, seems a bit more tame?
Yeah.
It just feels perfect for me. It's like a 350 is not enough for me. A 450 Kawasaki for me just seemed a bit more perfect. Because I'm quite heavy nowadays, that is a nice lazy man's bike. Would you say 450 is? And it's not too much. So all day I'm voting, and that's great value for money. You can pick these bikes up for late 2s now into the 3s, the KXF 450, 19 onwards. So that's my favourite enduro and motocross. Question number 2 is how to progress jumping motocross bikes. Now, I would personally say, we'll get Stephen's opinion in a minute, but I would personally say seat time, practice is key. That is the ultimate key. And don't push yourself too hard. Start on some smaller jumps and just gradually build yourself up. But seat time is key, wouldn't you say, Stephen?
Yeah, I'd agree. I mean, going to motocross with someone that can jump and can ride properly.
Yeah, to sort of drag you along.
Yeah, is always a good thing. I mean, my younger brother, considering we used to lap him a few years ago, now laps us.
Yeah, no, it's true.
And he can do all sorts in the air. He can whip, he can rear brake in the air, all that sort of thing. And I've never had the balls to do it.
And I would say for him, his brother Harry, shout out to Harry, he's one of our sponsored riders. I would say Harry is just consistent with riding.
Yeah.
He obviously loves it. He's in great shape. And I would say his consistency of riding has also has brought his level of motocross up so much.
But he's also gone riding with people that were better than him, that he's now as good as, I would say.
So yeah. It drags you along.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'd say that. Overall, ride with good people. Don't push yourself too much. And practice.
Yeah.
That's the answer to that one.
Because a big thing is being tired as well. You try and do a jump when you're tired.
Yeah.
You're probably not hitting it as fast as you thought as you were to start off with in the race, and that's when you can get yourself in trouble. Your hands, you're knackered, so they come off when you land. Bits and bobs. It's not worth it. Just seat time and practice, I would say. Question
number 3. Someone asked, why do people run a gripper seat cover on their motocross bike? Over to Stephen.
So obviously it's a bit self-explanatory. They are more grippy than standard seat covers. Like a genuine gas seat cover is like a slip and slide.
Yeah.
And people can also move the ribs on the seat covers if they've got a ribbed seat cover to see what positioning they are on the bike, so they can feel with the ribs on their bum of whereabouts they're sat on the seat. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's quite cool. That's the answer to that one. We will input the photos on that slide there. We have got a gas sitting near us with a slippery seat cover, and we will add the one with the gripper seat cover as an overlay. So that's your answer. So question number 4 is, should I use roll-off goggles or tear-off goggles? Now, I don't know about you, Stephen, but I had tear-off goggles a long time ago when I was racing. Face full of mud, I grabbed the tear off and threw every single tear off my goggles on the floor.
Yeah.
You ever done that?
All the time.
And I had nothing left. Goggles had to be off, and I was riding around like this, couldn't see. So that is when I moved to roll-offs, and these are my personal goggles from Rip and Roll. This, to me, is the best brand out there for my roll-offs. These are my personal goggles, absolutely fantastic, and without them, I think I'd have struggled, to be honest, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
So yeah, what's your opinion?
Again, I don't really like taking my hand off the handlebars that much.
Yeah.
So when you're coming into a corner is when I generally do the roll-offs.
Yeah.
Tear-offs I will use if Rip and Roll also now do a strip that you stick on the lens that you can wipe with your hand.
Oh yeah.
It's the Armour Vision strip, but Rip and Roll do them.
Yeah.
They're fantastic. Like I said, you just get a bit of dirt, wipe your hand on it once, and it takes it off. Yeah. When drop riding in dry conditions, they are perfect.
Yeah.
But with the roll-offs, when you're in sand, deep mud, all that sort of stuff, and if a lot of places now aren't allowing tear-offs.
Yeah, our local club, Southern Motocross.
Yeah.
From next year. Tear-offs banned. I suppose that's because of the environment.
Yeah.
They're not very eco.
The thing is, you can't pick them up.
Yeah.
Unless you've got that weird string thing that people put on.
Yeah, to catch them.
To catch them, but I'm not being funny. If you pull them hard enough, you're just going to rip it off.
Yeah, especially when I ripped all of mine off.
Yeah, no, that's the worst thing in the world.
So yeah, would you say it's down to personal preference though, the answer?
Yeah, because I know a lot of people that hate wearing rolls.
Yeah, I agree.
Because they think it restricts their vision and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But it is personal preference. But I Rip and Roll. I've had every brand of goggles out there.
Yeah,
and I go back to Rip and Roll every time.
I agree. He's got about 20 pairs of goggles and he only ever uses Rip and Roll. So shout out to them as a company. They're a fantastic brand. And yeah, Rip and Roll roll-offs for me is an absolute winner. If you've seen our race videos, you'll see me wearing these. I'm going to actually add a link to us racing old school bikes at the top of the screen now. So if you guys want to see us racing bikes from 1965, that's a really fun video. We had the film crew with us, didn't we?
Yeah.
It's a good day out, wasn't it?
It was.
It was absolute carnage because it was soaking wet, but we're going to get some more videos in the summer of us boys racing old school and modern bikes, so that's coming soon. But yeah, the link is at the top of the screen now if you guys want to divert to watch some racing. So that's the end of our Q&A. We've just done 4. We want to do more questions for you guys. We get off so much through our social media, and I want to post it onto our YouTube channel for you guys to ever go back to or share this video with your friends. And we want to teach you and give you as much information as possible. Anything else we can add?
I think that's it.
It's been a good day, hasn't it?
Has been a good day. A long day.
It's been a long day. It's been a good day, yeah. It's been absolute carnage. But thank you so much for watching another one of our YouTube videos. Remember, if you're new, to subscribe. Otherwise, like this video, drop a nice comment, and we'll see you next week. Thank you so much.